Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow. Like, what's a
Impactful.
story of impact, like an anecdotal story?
So I was going through the positive intelligence program, and at that time, life was good. I have a great marriage with my husband, but one of the things that would happen every now and then is we would get into it every now and then, right? When we had to maybe talk about making some decision, I would say, "Oh yeah, here's all the information and this is the right choice because A B C D, and so let's do this." And Greg, my husband, would go, "Well, why does it always have to be your way?" And I said, "Well, it doesn't." Right? So tell me, okay, tell me what is your way? Okay. Well, see, my way is better because of these reasons, right? And so every now and then we would just kind of like struggle and, but it would be kind of heated. It would go to bed mad and it would carry over to the next day and it was just not good. So anyway, I'm going through this program and I'm beginning to learn things about myself. And there's an assessment that you take called the saboteur assessment, and it identifies your most common negative thought patterns. And mine happen to be my saboteurs are the hyper rational and the restless. There are 9 different kinds of saboteurs. My top happen to be hyper rational and restless. Saboteurs are the negative thought patterns that you have. So the reason why it's called a saboteur is because they sabotage your performance and your relationships, right?
Is there anything
And
positive about the saboteur, though? What is it helping? Can you get
well,
results doing it that way or save yourself from pain?
that's what they want you to think. That's what the saboteurs have caused us to believe, which is why we let them have power over us, right? If I don't have my saboteurs to push me into doing things, right, and achieving things, I wouldn't be where I'm at. But at the same time, I'm not happy. At the same time, I feel shame or guilt, or at the same time, I'm feeling inadequate. At the same time, I'm beating myself up, right? So yes and or no, the saboteurs are there and you think that they're helping you, but in reality, they're not. A lot of my clients are telling me, wow, my saboteurs don't allow me to live in the moment. My saboteurs don't allow me to appreciate what's happening now and the achievements that I do have. I'm already off to the next thing. So in this story with my husband, my saboteurs being my strongest being the hyper rational means that I intellectualize things a lot. I'm pushing my emotions down because it's too messy, right? It's too uncomfortable for me. So I'll just stick with the facts. I'll look at the information. It becomes a calculus for me, and that's how I solve problems. For my husband, Greg, his top saboteur is the hypervigilant. The hypervigilant saboteur makes you believe that you're the only one that can see all the dangers out there.
Hence firefighter.
Yeah,
Hence
exactly.
extreme firefighter.
Right.
Yeah.
And so you have to protect other people because you see it, they don't, and so you have to make sure that you have plan B and plan C and plan D and plan E and plan F and plan G, right? Because you see all the risks. So that's my husband's strong saboteur. So when it came to decision making, I'm trying to be efficient, but he's trying to really, look at all the potentialities. And I'm thinking, but the greatest probability is this. We can forget about the extremes, right? But he is thinking about the extremes. This was all unseen to both of us before. But after going through the program, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that is exactly what's happening. And so what I had to work on is to quiet that hyper rational saboteur, get more connected to my emotional circuitry, right? My empathy, what shifted for me was, Robin, yes, you guys are trying to solve the problem, but you got to be appreciative of Greg's input here because he's seeing things from a different perspective and it might be valuable. So don't just discount him. Don't let your hyper rational saboteur tell you that he's wrong. You got to give him the space because another thing that's important to me is our marriage, is the relationship. And so I have to
Which
allow.
is more important to you?
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? In the moment, I'm not thinking about that because I'm muscle memory to that way of thinking, right? That hyper rational way of thinking. But now by building my mental muscles, now I'm able to have that space. Now I'm able to connect with my empathy circuitry. Now I'm able to appreciate what my husband's input is. And Evan, I'm telling you, it changed it, not only for me, but also for him. So, he can see what his saboteur is.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.